Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome right here to the Nation Network for the NXT UK Takeover. Tonight, we've got a main event that is going to set the standard. We are going to see Lars Anderson going up against the current UK World Champion, the one and only Walter. Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the Nation Network once again. This is Takeover from the NXT UK as we take a look at Mia Kim making her way to the ring for this opening contest, which is going to be a mixed tag team match. It's going to be very interesting indeed to see how this one goes, because we know one thing: Mia Kim has picked a very good tag team partner, but what we don't know is who they're going against, and there's a lot of speculation about that. Mia Yim, she is a tremendously talented young lady. One of the top contenders for the women's title, which we are going to be seeing defended here later this evening. Toni Storm is going to try to find out if she can get that championship title back around her waist later tonight as part of the UK Takeover. Well, she's picked a very good tag team partner, I believe.
Weighing in at 174 pounds, the Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, the Brian Kendrick. This young man, maybe he's getting up there in his years. I call him a young man because he still looks great. But the reality is, this guy, he's a tremendous in-ring performer, and she has got a great tag team partner. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge when you don't know who you're going up against. All I can say is we have been promised that it is going to blow the roof off the place when we find out. I, for one, cannot wait. You've got to bloody well be kidding me. I don't believe it.
From Norwich, England, Paige.
There's been a lot of rumors going around, but now we know for a fact Paige has been cleared and has returned to professional wrestling, and what better place than in her home country here in the UK, in England, as part of NXT UK Takeover. Well, I'll tell you right now, the fans are loving this one. I'm loving this one. I'm excited to have her back inside of the squared circle, and like you said, what better place than her own country. These fans are on their feet. Nobody expected this one. She hasn't been inside of a wrestling ring in over 2 years since that serious neck injury. Oh yeah, she's definitely picked herself a good partner.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentlemen, Jack Gallagher.
Well, gentleman Jack Gallagher, he is another tremendously talented individual. This should be a great matchup. No doubt about that, and I think the fans are going to have a hard time deciding who they want to root for in this one. No, I don't think it'll be that hard at all. I think under the circumstances, no matter what, they're all going to be pulling for Paige in this one, and how can you not? Well, I'll tell you, I'm almost as excited to see gentleman Jack Gallagher going up against the Brian Kendrick. It's definitely going to be a tremendous kickoff match here tonight for NXT UK Takeover. We are on the road to WrestleMania right here on the Nation Network, and fans, we thank you once again for joining us. Bell Sounds action's underway. Mia Kim wasting no time at all, welcoming Paige back to the world of professional wrestling as she brings her over to the ropes. And now Kim leading heavily on the back, putting that neck to the test early on. Tag made to the Brian Kendrick, and that probably does a little bit more, but look at Paige taking a very long time to get back to her feet from very little damage. Well, again, it should be mentioned, she hasn't been inside of a ring in over 2 years. I'm not sure how much time she's been training and getting ready for this match. Nobody knew she had been training. Talk about one of the best kept secrets. As Brian Kendrick drops him with a big DDT, and now Jack Gallagher in trouble. Oh, nice move right there by Gallagher. Went with a crucifix. I thought he might hold him for the cover. That's early on in the match, and it's not going to be very easy to get somebody like Brian Kendrick pinned for a 3 count this early on, but Gallagher did a tremendous job right there. That is professional wrestling at its finest as he stretched him out. Quick tag is made, and now Paige will come back in, and that gives Brian Kendrick the opportunity to recuperate outside the ring. Of course, it'll be women versus women and men versus men. That's the way this works. History-making match in itself, the first mixed tag match on the Nation Network ever to be had. Tremendous right hand by Mia Kim, and Paige once again goes crashing to the floor. So I'll say this right now, no matter what happens, oh my God, that was terrible. No matter what happens, Paige has got to be just considering it a victory, the fact that she has managed to get back inside of a wrestling ring and compete, because there were a lot of experts out there that said it would never happen. It may be a very hollow victory at the rate things are going, because right now Mia Kim is definitely taking on the advantage. As the referee's count continues to climb, they may want to make a point of getting back in the ring quickly here. Paige with a suplex here on the floor. Mia Yim in trouble. Oh, the count has reached 9. Oh, and Paige quickly in and back out of the ring just to break the count. She didn't want to win or lose by that matter with a count out. Mia Yim now with a big slam, and Paige rocked by that one. And I'll say one thing, Paige has definitely been having a hard time getting up after taking any impact. It could just be ring rust. Once again, Mia Yim putting the pressure on the neck. Well, there's no secrets. Everybody knows that Paige has had neck issues, very serious neck issues. And anyone she gets in the ring with is going to be targeting that if they're worth their salt. Double handful of hair right there by Mia Yim, and Paige is in desperate trouble. She has got to make the tag. Well, if she doesn't make the tag, then she better figure a way to turn the tables right here. And perhaps that big elbow. Oh, and what a forearm right there. That'll get her out of trouble. Well, at least it does for the moment. Now Jack Gallagher coming in, and he'll have a run at the Brian Kendrick, who goes down. Now another quick tag made, and Kendrick going to go outside the ring, but Mia Yim not ready for more combat at the moment. This gives Paige the opportunity to recover. Yeah! And now Mia Yim. Oh, just slamming the shoulders and the neck, and look at the back of the head. Paige holding on to it. Nice move right there. Paige with that side sit-out slam. And now putting the torque on the head and the neck of Mia Yim. Well, smart move right there by Paige. Let her feel it a little bit. Let Mia Yim understand what a wrench neck is all about. Not that she's never had one before. Now the Brian Kendrick with the opportunity with a Hurricane Runner on gentleman Jack Gallagher. The UK Tag Team Champions will be on the line later tonight as well. And of course, that main event, we talked about it earlier tonight. You talk about the unstoppable force and the immovable object, fans, we're going to see it. The mighty Lars Anderson will be going one-on-one with Walter. That's the main event I've been waiting for. Ever since it was announced, I could not be any happier about this. And Gallagher goes for it and he misses. Big boot now right there by the Brian Kendrick, and he's going to make one more tag, and here comes Mia Yim. And she catches Paige, and now what's she going to do? Free fall slam. Paige rolling outside the ring. Kendrick goes out with her. Oh, and Paige takes advantage of a momentary lapse. Mia Yim, I don't know what she was thinking, but she lost her focus just for a moment. That's all it takes when you're in the ring with somebody like Paige. She's a former world champion on numerous occasions. She was the first ever NXT women's champion. She's got the pedigree. Oh, look at this. It's been a long time since we've seen this one. The headbutt's raining down on Mia Yim, really feeling the effects of that one. And now look at this fisherman suplex. Didn't hook the hands, otherwise she might have had it. Well, she goes for the cover anyway. Will it be? Paige going for the first cover in over 2 years. Well, just being in this position, it's got to be a big advantage for her. It's got to be something she can be proud of. And now boot to the midsection. And Yim, once again with that variation of the sunset flip. How much does Paige want to take in her first match back? She's got to be protective of that neck. I know it's professional wrestling, it's not ballet, but you've got to do something to protect yourself. Well, the only thing I could say right now in Paige's defense and on her behalf is the fact that the surgeries that she has had will make her neck much stronger than it was prior. Oh, Rampage! Rampage! She hit her with it! That could be all she wrote! Will that be all? Yes! The Brian Kendrick came in the ring to try and break it up, but he didn't be disqualified if he touched her. What a tremendous return to the ring in our home country of Liverpool, England. We take a look back here, and Paige really putting on one hell of a performance.
Here are your winners, Paige and gentlemen, Jack Gallagher.
My goodness. That is just the opening contest here as part of NXT UK Takeover. Paige has returned. All right, welcome back, fans. Our next contest is going to be a triple threat match. A lot of possible ramifications could be coming from the winner of this one.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oni Lorcan.
Oni Lorcan here is part of NXT UK Takeover. He's a long way from Boston, but he's here with all the best of intentions. Indeed, Oni Lorcan has been a man who's got a star on the rise, and tonight he's got a big opportunity, I should say, for that star to go even higher.
His opponents, first, from Hickory, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jackson Ryker.
Oh, Jackson Ryker making his way down to the ring. Member of the Forgotten Sons. Oni Lorcan gonna have a field day with a guy like this in the ring. Oh, and here you go to fill things out just a little.
Representing Undisputed Era from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Now, Kyle O'Reilly here to shock the system indeed. He's representing NXT from America. Oni Lorcan looking on from outside the ring. As is Jackson Ryker. This is going to be a bloody hell of a match tonight. Kyle O'Reilly. Don't judge a book by the covers. That's the old saying, is it not? All right, Bell Sound Time's underway. Kyle O'Reilly, now it's only Lorcan taking him down. Ryker having trouble getting back to his feet already. Yeah, think about a triple threat match right now. You have to realize there's no friends in this one. It's first pinfall, first submission wins. Meantime, if you see somebody going for a pinfall or trying to get a submission, you better break it up, otherwise you'll be on the outside looking in. Lorcan with a tremendous neckbreaker right there. And a nice move, and Riley's in trouble. Oh, he's pulling back on referees right there. Ryker not even able to step up and do anything if he wanted to. He's stuck up against the ropes right now. Nice move right there by Riley. He thinks he's got only Lorcan in a compromised position, and it looks like he might. Only gets a 1 count, but now Ryker has got himself off the ropes, and that brings us back to 3-on-3 action. It was at least for a moment. Ryker now finds himself out on the floor. It's 1-on-1. If either of these men gets an opportunity, there will be no one to make the save. O'Reilly now chopping down Oni Lorcan. Attacking the leg and now the knee of Oni. Ryker finds his way back into the ring. And the big knee right to the midsection. The Undisputed Era with their own person here, representing NXT from North America as part of TakeOver UK. Now Jackson Ryker on the receiving end of a tremendous headbutt. Only Lorcan dropped him. But now Ryker strikes back. Nice jawbreaker right there. Clothesline takes him all the way out to the floor now. It's one-on-one wrestling action inside the squared circle. The opportunity here for one of these two men to end this match. Ryker outside will not play a role in a pinfall attempt if it were to take place now. Nice clothesline right there to the back of the neck and head. While he was pinned up against the turnbuckles, nowhere for him to go, and he absorbed all of that impact. He absorbed all of that impact as well, but look at this, Ryker. Great strategy. He waited for the moment and then attacks only Lorcan from behind when he wasn't prepared. Shades of Arn Anderson right there. The Gourd Buster drives him into the mat. Now again, one-on-one as Ryker has got O'Reilly in a compromised position. Tremendous right hand just put him on his back. And now Ryker went for the headbutt. Riley was ready for it, then cuts the leg. Kyle O'Reilly has gone after the knee, not on one, but both of his opponents here tonight. He's not the biggest man in the fight, and it probably benefits him if he can bring them down to size. Indeed it is. That's very smart wrestling. It's a very mental game that we're playing here tonight. Only Lorcan now has got a big opportunity. I think he was originally planning O'Reilly, but he settled on Ryker, and he connects. Ryker manages to slip out the back door. Lucky he did, because I have a funny feeling it would have been a bad ending. There was a big elbow to the head. I believe we may have some blood showing now. Yeah, this is 2K20. You'll never see the blood. Oh, indeed, that's true. Not without one hell of a zoom lens. Hell, Ryker was there trying to find it himself, and he couldn't. Only Lorcan down. Oh my goodness, he snapped the neck across the top rope. And now O'Reilly with a series of kicks and chops and a leg sweep, nicely done. But he turns right into the grasp of Ryker. And now Ryker goes for the cover but does not hook the leg. You're not going to pin Kyle O'Reilly if you're not going to hook the leg. But that was a big opportunity, and there's a sledgehammer to the chest. Reminiscent of the Polish power himself, Ivan Putski. And now, from the top rope with the elbow. Now an elbow that would make Macho Man Randy Savage blush. He's got two, and oh, the elbow's got him. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that count. Referee pulled off on the third count, but the shoulder still hadn't come up yet. It definitely looked like the referee may have been anticipating something before it happened. Jackson Ryker definitely have something to say about this. Oh, as would I. There's no doubt about that. That it was a terrible call by the referee. His shoulders were down. It should have been a 3 count. Now only Lorcan in control of the match. Kyle O'Reilly getting up, but he's dazed. He's confused. He doesn't know where he is. Well, maybe he did. Maybe he just baited him in, because right there now, he's the man in control. Shoulders are down. Referee in position. He's got the 2, and he pulls it off. Kyle O'Reilly gets the 3 count. What a tremendous matchup here. As we look back on moments from this one, and there were a few good ones, no doubt about it. It looked on a number of occasions like any one of these men might have put it away. Riker probably could have put it away there if he'd have hooked the leg, but he didn't. And that simple mistake.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
The Undisputed Era has been represented here as part of UK's Take. We'll be back with plenty more action. Stay with us, fans. All right, fans, it is time for our first of 3 title matches here tonight as part of UK Takeover.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Gold Coast, Australia, Tony Storm.
Oh, the Aussie sensation, Tony Storm here. And she is looking to reclaim something that she lost. And that is the NXT UK Women's Championship. Well, I'll tell you right now, no doubt in my mind that she'd be capable of doing it right here tonight. Well, we know she's capable. But man, she's going to have a tough time getting that job accomplished because she's going up against one of the toughest ladies to ever hold that championship.
And introducing the champion.
Yeah, that's an interesting look.
Scotland. She's the Lee Ray.
Yeah, you just have to love 2K20. It's absolutely one of the biggest disasters since the Titanic. Kaylee Ray, the women's champion. Hell of a title, isn't it? As we take a look at the challenger, Tony Storm in her corner, ready to take on the champion. Now the referee steps in and he's going to do his job and take that abomination of a belt. Makes us really look forward to what the next 2 title matches will look like. All right, bell sounds action on the way, and here we go. Tony Storm wasting no time at all. Tony Storm going to work on the champion right now. The challenger going to bring the fight to her. And now goes for the roll-up, but she's in the ropes. Now, I don't believe for a moment that Toni Storm thought she was going to get her right there, but it's a smart move nonetheless just to get the attention of the champion. Do you think she's had a problem with that thus far in the match? No, I'd say she's done a pretty solid job early on. There's a clothesline, and just like that, Kaylee Ray, all the way to the floor she goes. Toni Storm right back up again, and now she ties up with her. Has her up in the air, suplex, perfectly done. And a nice teardrop suplex right there by the champion. Kaylee Ray now trying to turn the tide just a little bit because thus far it's been pretty much all the challenger. Into the rope she sends her now on that turnbuckle. She's got to try and take advantage if she can. Well, I'm sure that was the game plan, but it didn't turn out that way. Now Toni Storm once again in control of the champion as she continues to pummel her in the corner, putting the boots to her. You take a look at Toni Storm right there. She's definitely enjoying herself in the moment, and that's a good thing. Well, not so much if you're the champion, though, is it? The champion's going to have to figure something out and do it quickly because right now it's all Toni Storm for the most part. Kaylee Ray now, nice move right there. Suplex on the arm. And she's going to drag Toni away from the corner, away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. We talked about that earlier. The champion doing the little things. It's a little too early in the match is all. Oh, look at this. She's got her. Storm has got her in that front face guillotine. And the champion comes out the back somehow. Man, oh man, I tell you what, I thought for a moment perhaps it was all over. And now Toni Storm rolls her up. She's got her shoulders are on the canvas for a count of two. But boy, that was close. And now look at this. Back and forth action right here. The Women's Championship is on the line. We want to thank all of you for joining us here on the Nation Network as we kick off WrestleMania's countdown right here on the Nation Network. April 5th, we'll be bringing you WrestleMania live from Raymond James Stadium. It is going to be one of the greatest productions of all time here on the Nation Network in live time. No pre-recording. And a tremendous move right there by Toni. She hooks the leg. Will that be enough? 2 3/4 count. 2 9/10, as I like to say. Very close indeed. Collar and elbow ties them up for a moment. Now what's going to... Oh, look at this. Toni Storm on a sit-out powerbomb. Shoulders are down. And we've got a new... Oh, my goodness, I thought we had a new champion right there. Unbelievable. Toni Storm almost did it right there. Kaylee Ray just took on the best, arguably, that Toni Storm has to offer. And now the champion bringing it back in the hard way, as they like to say. Suplexing the challenger in the middle ring. Look at the fans. The fans on their feet here in Liverpool. They know they're watching something special right now with these two women. Irish whip, and there goes Toni Storm all the way to the floor. Now, I believe she may have hit her head on the way down, too. It didn't look too pretty the way she landed off the apron. And now Toni Storm sending the champion into that corner. Face first into the steel post. And the champion has a bell rung. 6, 7. Toni Storm beats the count back in the ring, but she better figure a way to make sure that the champion does as well. Otherwise, she doesn't get the title. She can win the match, but not win the belt. And Toni Storm did not come here to walk away empty-handed. Oh, there's a roll-up again, but too close to the ropes. Toni Storm's got to rolls her over again into a back bridge. Shoulders are down and again too close to the ropes. Now the challenger has the champion up against the ropes. What she got? Throws her out to the floor. Oh, wait a minute. Toni Storm. Tremendous move right there by Toni Storm. That flying drop kick all the way through the ropes. Oh, what's she doing now? Toni Storm was looking under the ring as if she was going to do something. What a kick to the face, and the champion in trouble. I'll say champion's definitely in trouble right now. She's going to have a hard time moving forward from this position. Toni Storm couldn't keep her there. Oh, there's the boot. There's the boot. Kaylee Ray managing to block that shot at the last moment, and now from the top rope, the champion in control. Nice move right there by Toni Storm. Here's a roll up again, shoulders down. This time she's not in the ropes. She's got two, and she almost got, oh my Lord, how close. Very close indeed, and Toni Storm now really starting to feel it. She knows that the title is hers for the taking. Buckle bomb. Toni Storm letting everyone know that this is it. Yeah, she may be spending a little bit too much time cheering herself on. If you can do it, girl, do it. Don't talk about it. Stunner! That may be it, new champion. Again, she finds some way to get her shoulder up, and now look at the champion. Look at the look on her face. Big right hand, and down goes Toni Storm. These two women really putting on one hell of a clinic here tonight. Knee lift nicely done. The challenger once again is in control of the champion in this one. Oh, she's got her up in the air. What's she going to do with her? Look out! Neck breaker. And Toni Storm once again sizing up the competition. Champion slowly getting back to her feet. She better watch out. There it is. Shoulders are on the canvas. Referee goes for the cover, gets a two. She got her. We've got a new women's champion crown here at TakeOver. What a tremendous effort. What a tremendous victory. Toni Storm did what she had to do. She weathered the storm. She came out the other side, and she is now the brand new NXT UK Women's Champion, and a dejected former champion heading down to the locker room. All right, fans, it is time right now for the UK Tag Team Championship to be decided. Can hardly wait to see what the titles look like. All right, Trent 7, Mustache Mountain.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 391 pounds. Tyler Bate and Trent 7, Mustache Mountain.
Well, one thing we know about Mustache Mountain, these two gentlemen, they are tremendous in-ring competitors. They're going to be giving up a lot of size and weight to the Coffee Brothers, but I can tell you right now, that's not going to matter at the end of the day because they know how to offset that. They know how to bring that back around and to make the negative a positive at the end of the day. Well, these two fans definitely these two men, I should say, definitely fan favorites. They will have the crowd behind them, and that might be just the little edge that they need. Very possible indeed. We get ready right now to see the Tag Team Champions.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 496 pounds. They are the
making their way to the ring. Mark and Joe Coffey. They are the NXT UK Tag Team Champions. Once again, we want to thank the fine folks at WWE2K for the blank-plated belts that they provide you with. Oh, isn't it just gorgeous? They are the challengers, and they are the champions. Those roles may reverse by the time this one is over, though. But I'll say this much right now, the roles may reverse, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. As much as I respect Mustache Mountain and all that they bring to the game, I don't know how they offset the raw power, strength, and ability of the Tag Team Champions here. I just don't see it. Joe Coffey now backed up into the corner. Referee going to try and step between the two. Tyler Bate goes from behind and now drives him down hard to the canvas. Tyler Bate, a former champion himself here in NXT, former champion, heavyweight champion. Shocked the world when he took that title. Now driving a knee right between the shoulder blade. Oh, look at this now, back and forth they go. And a DDT nicely done. Nice back heel kick right there, and smart move. Now there's a tag made to Trent 7. Bring the fresh man in, and that's going to be one of the big keys for them. They're going to want to have quick tags. They're going to want to cut that ring in half. Nice move right there by Trent 7. Spinning back fist right to the face. Coffey in trouble. Trent Seven made a tremendous mistake, however. And he allowed Mark to make the tag out. Now Joe Coffey in control. Irish whip. Follows him up with a big knee right to the midsection. Now, that was definitely a bad decision right there by Trent Seven. He had Mark in a very compromised position, and the opportunity was there to put him away. Now the fresh man gets in the ring, and Joe Coffey is having his way with Trent Seven at the moment. Belly to belly suplex, and he drives him into the canvas. Makes the tag, brings his brother in the ring. Not sure that was the way to do it. I would have liked to see him bring his opponent with him so he stays away from his corner, but it actually worked out. That said, it may have worked out, but I have to agree with you. It was a mistake, and you're not going to make too many mistakes against the team of Mustache Mountain. Not if you still want those titles when you walk out the building. Oh, tremendous clothesline. Trent Seven all the way out to the floor. And now look at this. Diving shoulder tackle to the floor. This is what we were talking about early on. These are not small men. But they can do things most big men can't do, and that's one of them right there we just saw. And Trent Seven breaks up the momentum, at least for the moment, but he walks right back into it. First clothesline, and now big right hand. And Mark Coffey's going to return him back to the ring because he wants to beat him. No doubt about it, these guys definitely want a decisive victory over Mustache Mountain. They've made that clear in the weeks leading up to this one. It is personal. Big boot right there by Seven. As he leads Mark Coffey over to the right corner, makes the tag. Here comes the double team. Double super kick. And right now, Mustache Mountain, it is theirs to lose. They're in the driver's seat. They've got the opportunity. Yeah, Mark Coffey says, I'm not quite done yet. Raining down the power and the pain of those elbows right into the chest. And now the tide has turned. The tag team champions. Oh, wait a minute, what? He's going up top. Not a good place for Tyler Bate to be. Power bomb off the top rope. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, he may have broke him in half with that one. I don't see him kicking out from that. But he does. Mark Coffey can't believe it. I can't believe it. Tremendous belly-to-belly suplex. The fans on their feet after that one. And he continues the attack on the back. The Boston Crab. Tyler Bate desperately tries to make his way out. Tyler Bate needs to make the tag right now. He's been in too long. He suffered a lot of back injury in the last minute or so. He has got to get the fresh man in. This right here is a mistake. It's emotional, but it's a mistake. 360 splash down. Finds the mark. Boot to the midsection, and now I tell you what's going to happen next. Tag is made, and ladies and gentlemen, this one just keeps getting better. Fez press, and now Joe Coffey raining down with the fists of fury. Tremendous move right there. Short forearm right to the head, and now hooks the leg. Tag team titles on the line in this one. Nice move by Tyler Bate, using the speed advantage. Trent Seven on the ring apron. Tyler Bate with a butterfly suplex takes him across the ring into the turnbuckle. The cutter! Oh, he caught him with that one. He should be going for the pin right now. He should be going for the pin. This is a big mistake. I don't know what Tyler Bate's waiting for. From Diamond Dallas Page to Randy Orton, we've seen so many people use that move effectively to end the match. Why would you not at least try for it? He must know something we don't know. He's in the ring with the man. Maybe he realized he wasn't down yet. Well, then why wasn't he following up with it? He should have done something. Belly to back suplex, nicely done right there. Joe Coffey goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will that be enough for Tyler Bate? Oh, just barely makes the save. Trent Seven. 2 9/10. Tyler Bate now desperate to make the tag, and he does. Another mistake, and that time made by Joe Coffey. He had the opportunity. Why in the world are you going to Charles Jack with the fans here at ringside? Spinning back fist right to the head. So much momentum on that thing when it connects. Drops the leg down across the throat. Trent Seven with nobody to tag out to, nobody to come in and make a save. He'd better figure something out and do it quickly, because right now, Joe Coffey is only moments away from ending this thing. Yeah, there's a tremendous neckbreaker right there. Joe Coffey also now in a position to put it away if he wants to. Oh, drops that fist right into the forehead. And now follows it up with a series of elbows raining down. And if you look very closely, you might see a spatter of blood. Trent Seven does appear to be bleeding ever so slightly, but that's about all you're going to get. Coffey wants him back on his feet. He's got him back on his feet. Now the Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. He has the opportunity they've been waiting for, the double team, but he couldn't pull it off. Instead, a devastating suplex. And he does it again into the ropes, no less. Joe Coffey is in trouble. Trent Seven hooks the leg. The tag team title on the line. Tyler Bate tries to make the tag. Oh, I beg your pardon, tries to drop kick Mark Coffey and put him out of the match, but he got there a little too late and he missed the target. In the meantime, referee putting the count on him. He'd better find a way out. Trent Seven went for the slam, but couldn't hold him up there. Now Joe Coffey in control. Tag team titles lie on the balance. Which one of these two teams is going to take them home? Irish whip to the rope, back out front, swing and a miss. Oh, what a clothesline. Trent Seven just got spun around in the air from the impact of that one. He puts the boots to him, and I'll tell you right now, Trent Seven, as well as Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain, they are in trouble right now. If they want to become the next UK Tag Team Champions, they better come up with something very quickly, because it's not going very well for them. Goes for the cover, very close to their own corner. Trent Seven able to get the shoulder up off the canvas. And a good thing he did, because it didn't look to me like Tyler Bate was going to be able to make that save. And now Trent Seven coming up with a European uppercut, nicely done. The tag is made. Here comes Tyler Bate back in the ring. Unless he lets him make the tag out. There's the boot to the midsection, the butterfly bomb. Shoulders are down. Referee with a 2 count and only 2. My, oh my, how close was it? We almost crowned new tag team champions half a count away. And that woke up Joe Coffey, because now Coffey, a man with a mission, at least for the moment he was. Now what's he doing? Once again, mistakes being made. Look at Tyler Bate, jumps to his feet. Tyler Bate may have absolutely lured him in. Sunset flips him into the middle of the ring. Thought he'd go for the cover there. And there's that rolling heel kick right to the face. Mentioned early on tonight that Tyler Bate was going to be the small man in this match and was giving up a lot of size, strength, and weight to this man, but he has used that speed advantage very effectively here in this one. Oh, tremendous clothesline. Forget everything I just said. Well, if we're being fair to your point, he was doing a tremendous job, but the thing is, it only takes one legit hit, and there it is, to undo all the work that he had put in up until that point. And now Joe Coffey wants him back on his feet. Tyler Bate, I don't think he wants to get back up. I don't know if he can get back up. Oh my goodness, a right hand across the forehead. He's out. His eyes roll back into his head, and I don't think he's going to be kicking out of this one. And his partner won't be doing him any favors making a save, but he does it anyway. Tyler Bate once again quickly back to his feet. Where's he getting this from? The power bomb. And so close to new tag team champions. Unbelievable. Joe Coffey tried getting back up to his feet, and then he collapsed like a prize fighter in the 10th round. Nice DDT right there. Tyler Bate has done everything that he could possibly do in this one except get the pinfall. The Coffeys have just been too strong for him. And now the pump handle has him tied up into a power slam. And he hooks the leg. Will he get it? Trent Seven came in to make the save. I believe he actually caught Tyler Bate more than he might have Joe Coffey. Well, I'll tell you right now, both of these teams are left it all in the ring no matter who pulls out the victory here tonight. These two teams have gone at one another. Grinding the knee into the chest, into the throat. And Tyler Bate is in trouble. Tyler Bate's going to have to figure a way to make the tag. He's been in this match entirely too long. Gut buster. And now Coffey knows the end may be near. All he's got to do is finish what he started. Tremendous suplex right there. That belly to back really brought him down on the neck. He hooks the leg. Will the champions retain here? There's two. And Tyler once again. But he walks right into it. The armbar's on. Referee's going to ask him if he wants to give it up. And Trent Seven again making the save. Well, the question has to be, how many times will the referee allow that to happen? It's getting to the point now where it's perhaps a little out of control. Referee might have to do something to gain control back. Here's that power. He's got him. Oh, my goodness. He planted him. That's it. Tyler Bate will not be kicking out of this one, but Trent Seven will make the save again. I can't believe that he's got away with it one more time, but Trent Seven, if somehow Mustache Mountain finds a way to regain the tag team titles here tonight, it will be because of the MVP, and that will be Trent Seven making those saves. Shoulders are down. He got him. He got him! I don't believe it! What just happened? He caught him with that spinning heel kick to the face one time too many, knocked him out. I was watching his eyes. They were open, but there was nobody home. Tremendous move right there when it counted the most.
Here are your winners, Trent Seven and Tyler.
Hug it out, why don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new NXT UK Tag Team Champions, mustache mounted. When we come back, it'll be the main event. It'll be for the UK Heavyweight Championship. All right, fans, we are back, and this is the match we've been waiting for.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United Kingdom Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Lars Sullivan making his way down the aisle. He's got a date with destiny, and according to him, his destiny is to become the next NXT UK Heavyweight Champion. Well, I'll say one thing for Lars. He's definitely going to have his work cut out for him. He's used to being the big man in the match, but he's going to meet equal force, equal power, and equal ability in the current champion here tonight. If he's going to become the next NXT UK champion, he's going to have to go through one of the best of all time to ever hold that title. No doubt about it, it will not be an easy task whatsoever. Sullivan not very patiently waiting in that ring. He wants this opportunity. He wants that belt to ring, and he wants to get it on.
And introducing the champion from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 310 pounds. He is the WWE United Kingdom Champion,
Walter, since coming on the scene, has been a one-man army. He walked straight through the top 10, got to the title, took that belt home with him, and tonight, arguably the toughest challenge he's ever had. Well, I'll actually agree with you on that one. This is by far the toughest challenge he's ever faced. Defending that title against a man who, as we mentioned, is equal to him in just about every way possible. As we take a look at the challenger and the champion. The UK tonight is gonna have one hell of a main event. Well, it's already been one tremendous show from the opening get-go. We saw the return of Paige to professional wrestling. And we conclude with a big championship match. You want to talk about a big fight feel? This one has it, fans. Bell sounds action underway, and these two monsters meet in the middle of the ring. Sullivan with a slam to start things off, and the champion is down. It is not very often that you will see Walter on the defensive end, especially just moments into a match. Sullivan just slammed him not once, but for the second straight time, and I can tell you for certain that Walter's never started a match out on defense like this before. And now the action spilling out onto the floor. I, for one, will be very interested to see how Walter deals with this. He's never been in a situation with a man like Laws. Oh, Sullivan just ran him into those steel steps. Nicely done, using what's around him. Hey, you've got 10 seconds to get back in the ring.
5.
Well, indeed, but now the champion
6.
struggling to do damage.
7.
And Laws getting into a bit of an altercation with some of the fans here at ringside.
8.
Walter throws him back in the ring, and he beats the count himself. We do not want to see this end of the count out. We want a winner. We want a loser. Tied up against the ropes, and now Walter in control. What's he going to do here? Oh, he bends him back over that rope. Oh, forearms across the chest by Walter. Very familiar moves. We've seen Sheamus use those as well. Another big man that can do things that most big men can't do. Perhaps Walter stealing a page from the Angry Irishman, but either way, it's working for him. And now Walter walking around, dropping Laws across the top rope throat first. And a headbutt right between the eyes. Sullivan staggered. Went for the slam, but couldn't hold the weight. Walter adjusted his weight as he was going up for the slam, just enough to take advantage. Ended up with a cross body block. And now the big boot right to the face. Stiff forearm shiver. And now Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. Chop to the chest. Oh, the clothesline. The champion now with another big arm drag, taking Laws Sullivan over. And Laws in the corner, boy, his chest getting lit up. You see the marks across the chest as a result of the punishment handed out by Walter. And now the challenger thrusting the shoulders into the midsection. Double sledgehammer, now the clothesline to the back. And a clothesline again. And now Sullivan doing some damage to the champion. Those forearms across the face will take a lot out of you. You can definitely do some damage here. You bust up the nose, get the eyes tearing up. Makes it very difficult not only to breathe, but to see what's going on. Look at this, bloody hell. Walter was just press slammed overhead when you've never seen it. No, you definitely have not seen it, and this is what we talked about. How will the champion fight back when he's in a match with somebody who's his equal? He's never been in a match like this before. He's never been up against someone who can meet him at his own game and then maybe even beat him at it. While it's been a close match and a back and forth one, I gotta tell you right now, I do feel like the champion's been playing a little bit more on the defense. Oh, what a clothesline right there by Walter. Turned him inside out with it. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough? Oh, he got two and so close to getting a 3 count. I thought for a moment that he might put him away. And now Laws has him up in the air. Across the back. Will he submit? That backbreaker is on, but Walter powers out of it. Fans, if you're just joining us, this is the NXT UK Takeover. This is our main event for the UK Heavyweight Championship. Your champion, Walter, sending the challenger, Lars Sullivan, into the corner. Walter just barely getting out of the way of that last boot, just in the nick of time. Big chop to the chest and he collapses. And now Walter with the face wash. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you right now, fans, this has been absolutely amazing. These two men, we talk about the fact that the champion is in a situation he would normally not be in, but let's not look past the challenger either. Lars Sullivan rarely, if ever, goes up against someone who can match his style, his strength, his speed. These truly are two men cut from the same cloth. It's going to be very interesting to see who's able to get the upper hand enough to score a pinfall or submission over the other. Right now, I've got to tell you, the champion, in my opinion, is not in the best of positions to retain that title, but it'll only take one move. You're talking about a couple of super heavyweights here. One shot can turn it all around. Oh, and there's one of those shots you're talking about, right to the head. Sullivan staggered from it. And now Walter going to try and take advantage of this opportunity. He's got him up on the top rope. Oh my God! The power bomb to the ring. And that may be it. It is. What an unbelievable finish to this matchup. What an unbelievable finish to this night. Boy, oh boy, wrestling fans, we told you we were going to bring it to you, but I'll tell you, nothing could have prepared us for this one. There it is off the top rope with that power bomb. And Sullivan, look at the eyes. He's done. He knew it.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Walter.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on the Nation Network as we kick off the countdown to WrestleMania 36. From the UK, we say so long, everyone.